Alrighty adventurers, so I'm sure you are like me, and when you exercise you have certain routines, exercises or programs that you actually enjoy more than others. We all like certain ones for a number of reasons, whether they feel good, you think they're fun, or they exercise a particular muscle group that you enjoy. When it comes to general exercise, look, I love running, I really enjoy training my legs, and I'm a big fan of kettlebell exercises. I do others, but I get the most enjoyment from those ones personally. Why am I talking about this? Well, this is absolutely the case for Ring Fit Adventure as well. With 43 different fit skills to play around with, there's such a wide variety, and you may know that I recently looked into this variety with a critical analysis of the best and worst skills. So for a bit of fun, and because I had a few viewers request it of me, I actually figured I'd make this quick little video about my 5 go-to favourite exercises and why I enjoy them, why I train them. So spoiler alert, the mountain climber doesn't make it into this list. The only place that the mountain climbers can go is in the bin. Same for the plank. Here we go, counting down from number 5. At number 5, the overhead hip shake. This move is so fun. As a multi-hit move in adventure, it is my go-to. It's simple to perform, it works very well for me as active recovery for in the middle of like an adventure run or something like that. Functionally, I feel it's pretty neat as well. It focuses on moving with just my hips and my obliques. So it's got some use in my routine as it gives me another way to train my hips, you know, the old tensor fascia latte. It's very useful for my running and also for my body in general. It's great to kick a few enemies in at the same time in adventure mode as well. It might not be the most intense workout or training available, but the movement is great, and honestly I just love the sheer sass that I feel when performing it. At number 4, the overhead squat. Squats are an important part of a routine and one that I really think that everyone who can do should do. I love training my legs, and so I always try to chuck squats into my routines in some form. And as far as Ring Fit goes, I really rate the overhead squat as a progression of the squat. Now obviously nailing that standard squat is super important, but I love the overhead variant because it really challenges me. Keeping my upper body as still as possible when performing it is really good. I feel great when doing it. It's a great full body exercise with a heavy leg focus, so I'm getting a lot of benefits at once when I do it, and the hold with the upper body feels very good once you release it as well. You get that little endorphin rush. It's fantastic. I find it great to prime my core for further movements, so I'll often do this one earlier in a set. At number 3, the back press. If you've seen my video about the 5 best moves in my opinion as a personal trainer, you'll have seen that I actually had back press as my number 3 best move in that as well. That was objectively speaking, but personally I'm a big fan of this move. It's very effective to train the rhomboids and the traps whilst playing Ring Fit, especially as the constant ring presses are firing my pecs a lot. It's great to have a counter move to that essentially. I've had a touch of rounded shoulder in the past as well, so this is keeping me on my toes, keeping my body in balance. It's got good power in adventure mode as well. It's a single hitting powerful attack, so I do find myself using it a fair bit in game, but most importantly, it's a great different feeling from a lot of other moves. It really hits the spot for me. And number 2, the revolved crescent lunge twist. This move is wicked in my opinion as a slow focused move, and I think part of my love for it actually comes from how I really struggled with it at first. I found that upper body movement quite confronting. It really pushed me to work on my form, and once I was performing it properly, I grew to love the movement. The lunge is another way of me training my legs whilst I'm helping strengthen my obliques in a transverse movement. I really rate lunges as moves anyway, you know, they're so diverse, you can do them with so much while reaping so many benefits. The crescent lunge twist really focuses on my stability rather than my dynamic range and strength, which I normally go for. You know, did I mention I like training my legs? Look, it's an excellent all-round move. It tacked on some extra variety to what I already enjoy, so that's why it's got the number 2 spot for me. And at number 1, rounding all out, my favourite move in Ring Fit Adventure is the Warrior 2 pose. Now, yoga has never been a strong point for me, so a lot of the yoga movements were new to me when I played, but Warrior 2 just immediately took me. The stance with the legs allowed me to stretch well, and it stretches out areas I train on a regular basis. I started immediately feeling stronger with this move mixed into my routine. That may have been subconscious, but still, the upper body movement is interesting as well, with the combination of that slight scapular retraction, puffing of the chest, and the slow breathing makes a relaxing move that gives me some form of endorphin kick every time. I just feel good when performing it. It's a really nice recovery move for the end of sets, and I look forward to performing it for each time in Ring Fit. I feel it's actually very good for me. It makes me happy when I do it, so look, that's why it's number 1 for me. So yeah, those are my favourite fit skills. I'll always favour them in a ring fit workout if I'm having a casual play or just messing around, simply for that enjoyment that they bring me. So look, what fit skills do you enjoy? What ones do you not enjoy? Let me know in the comments, and I'd appreciate it if you let me know if they want to see any other particular ring fit content. As always, if you'd like a free way of helping me out, I'd love it if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to share it around, that's cool as well. I hope the rest of your day is fantastic. Take care, and I will see you soon.